They hired you to be their pawns in their chessboard of lies. Closest friends are deceptive as Decepticons in disguise. Testing my metal with the fireball. A million tries creep in the shadow, cause the sun got eclipsed by the kunais. So the trials and tribulations, they eat away at your patience. Because of orders from Twisted Hokage leading the nation. There's hatred in both the Senju clan and Uchiha relations. Only time for burials, we've never known a celebration. When you bury me, don't include your flowers, just salutations. The illusion is realer than shell casings inside the matrix, and everyone is expendable. Lose a soldier, replace him till the Grim Reaper quietly comes knocking and you embrace. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. When the shallow grave opens, demons released from captivity by a seal that is broken. Generations of hatred like a sleeping giant's awoken. The first casualty of war is the truth that's never spoken, and all the blood doesn't bother me.
Hey guys, today we're gonna be making Kuguya otsutsuki. Like, subscribe, hit the like button for more if you want more content. I'm trying to get to 10 likes. And let's get it. Let's get started.
On a mission to put the world in a dream state, so they try to imitate him like a deep fake. Imagine the problems you face today, then a smile on your face as it fades away. That is the dream of his plan, understand it. Communication is surpass any language. It's kinda like trying to fall asleep on a landmine. So he goes on a quest in the darkness. In the forest he suddenly sees a flight of steps. Not a sound as he walks through the spider webs. Finally he reaches the mouth of a dungeon. Skeletons chained to the walls among them. Arrives at the stone of the sacred clansman with the Mangekyo activated in action. A sense of wonder awakens within him as he reads the inscription upon the tablet. Madara, Madara.
All I need is one eye. All I need is one eye.
Madara, Madara.
And I will never lie. Even in my death, they can't kill me.
Madara,
They can't kill me.
knowing that his clan's destiny is to be blinded, and ninjas never on a path to kindness. So they surround him with shinobi alliance. Who wants to drown in a pool full of violence? He forms hand seals to light up the dark men. Straight from the surface he burst like a shark fin. But they could never quench the bloodthirst of Edo Tensei, so he needed to die first. Several years pass as the new generation arises, and they only know celebration. Time travelers on a path of plunder. My spirit comes alive at the sound of thunder. There will still be destruction, and yet another war shall emerge from the ashes. And every ninja was born to die, and it'll forever be just because of an eye. And that's Madara, Madara.
All I need is one eye. All I need is one eye.
Madara, Madara.
And I will never lie. Even in my death, they can't kill me.
Madara, Madara.
They can't kill me.
Madara, Madara.
All I need is one eye. All I need is one eye.
Madara, Madara.
And I will never lie. Even in my death, they can't kill me.
Madara,
They can't kill me.
I'm one with the Biju. My power is bigger than the Taiju's. The fire's not out there, it's inside you. But if I smell weakness, I will find you. Mother Nature holds my chakra. Even though she's a mom, she's baka. Medical ninja or a doctor. Nothing on this earth will revive you. Once upon a time I was stable. Then my faith would shake like a table. This is not a story, a fable. Even the devil once was an angel. I'm a monster. When
there would no obito. Nobody made my path for me. This is just my way of shinobi. I'm a monster, beat you. Don't need no friends to defeat you. When I go there would no obito. There is only a life of evil. I think and I wonder, why is it so easy to surrender to the bad side? Now I'm a bad guy. They say the good die young, maybe that's why. He was born in the dark, couldn't find him, but when he came to the light it was blinding. Maybe that's how come, maybe that's why he was destined to join the war cry. Once upon a time I was stable, then my faith would shake like a table. This is not a story, a fable. Even the devil once was an angel. I'm a monster. When I die there would no obito. Nobody made my path for me. This is just my way of shinobi. I'm a monster, beat you. Don't need no friends to defeat you. When I go there would no obito. There is only a life of evil. Nobody made my path for me. This is just my way of shinobi. When I die there would no obito. Nobody made my path for me. This is just my way of shinobi. When I die there would no obito. Perfect.
Try to stop me, so many still have tried me. Just know that I'm always on go. If you look in my eyes and there's no point to fight me. Stuck in this loopy tsunami. Stuck in this loopy tsunami. Stuck in this loopy tsunami. Stuck in this loopy tsunami.
Just put the blame on me. Don't try to save my soul. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize, even if I pay that toll. Got the head spinning, easy nummy. Got the head spinning, easy nummy. Got the head spinning, easy nummy. Got the head spinning, easy nummy.
Don't try me like I don't have grief. Chopped up my family for the hidden leave. Left my brother crying out in the streets. I kept my true motive hidden underneath. Don't worry, young brother, I'll take all the blame. I did it without showing shame. Kunai could steal you to spell out my name. Had it playing like I'm playing a game.
Whoa, took another pain in that hatred. No one understands my frustration. Had to kill the ones I held sacred. Reverse that on 10, say I felt so boxed in. To do what I had to, I walk with my sins. I'm a Taratsu, it burned so deep. Now I walk through the flames when I took that heat.
Dun, 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 Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami, Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami. Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami, Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami. Y'all can try to stop me, so many still have tried me. Just know that I'm always on go. If you look in my eyes and there's no point to fight me, Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami, Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami. Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami, Stuck in this loop, he's a tsunami.
Just put the blame on me. Don't try to save my soul. Gotta keep my eyes on the prize, even if I pay that toll. Got the head spinning, easy nummy. 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 There's no way to get off this hell. Had to take this burden on by myself. Ever since the day I've been on my own, never was a place I couldn't call a home. Cast of the villain, back at the village. Did it for the better, but I'm trashing my image, and it all falls down. This is the fable, how I was destined to wear an Auburn crown.
Stuck in this loop, he's an army, stuck in this loop, he's an army. Stuck in this loop, he's an army, 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 stuck in this loop, he's an army.
I know Sarada will become your friendly competition. You need to cultivate the knowledge and forbidden wisdom. If you try to take advantage of the loopholes in the system, I should seal a demon in you, cause you to be a prison. It's a culture of kill or be killed to evade the capture. Only resulted in the death of my beloved master, till the day when all shinobi disappear like it's a rapture. Man, it almost feels as if I'm afraid to turn the chapter. I talk about you to my dad almost every other day. We say it's time to find your path and to make your way. Take care of your mom and your sister if I fail to stay. The journey to greatness is the price you will have to pay. A brand new chapter of your life, turn the next page. Imagine a manga that's written by the pervy sage. You're lucky I was not a genius at the same age. Inherited my hard-headedness without the rage. Put the people above your own desires. Never give up, even though you get tired. Cause when the leader dies, his fellowship won't inspire. Carry the legacy, the will of fire. After destruction, the birds in the dawn sing. The greatest jutsu creation of all things. Cause when the leader dies, this world is filled with turbulence, you need to strike a balance. Your job is to step up to the plate and accept the challenge. But the choice is yours if you become filled with hatred and malice. Till you're decorated with respect inside the royal palace. Man, I hope you're bringing peace to this world that is full of evil. Cause this life is like a movie, the flick, it don't have a sequel. When you finally learn to fly, what's a seagull to an eagle? And you got no choice to learn some ninjutsu that's very lethal. Never be afraid of dying, just be afraid and not trying. See you crawl before you walk, you run before you fly. When your master says that he's not afraid, just know he's lying. No need for crying, your dad was the greatest, there's no denying. And the truth is you won't manage to help every single person. Every kindness has an opposition, what I know for certain. Check your actions, because when you kill someone you can't reverse them. Until they lower my casket, they close the final curtain. Can you put the people above your own desires? Never give up, even though you get tired. Cause when the leader dies, his fellowship won't expire. Carry the legacy, the will of fire. After destruction, the birds in the dawn sing. The greatest jutsu creation of all things. Cause when the leader dies,
Yeah, what's a legend? When they die, those are the ones that get to heaven. Got a solid team around me, that's a blessing. Maybe someday I'll be stronger than the second. Maybe someday I'll use honor as a weapon. Fast-paced life, top of the classroom. Go throw a hand sign, never see me come past you. I'd rescue her alive just to prove that I'm that true. Yeah, time might fly, but I promise I'll last through this. Won't back down, feel the chakra all around. Never miss, shield it out, but no one can stop me now. You've got to run away, yeah, you better feel the name. Oh, you wanna play the game? Don't you know that no one plays it better? Run away, yeah, you better be afraid. Oh, you think you're stopping me? Don't you know that legends live forever? Yeah, so I'ma do it for my my people. Step into my city, get blown. I seal evil with one hand. There's no man faster than me. Type of leader to do anything to better the leaf. I think the six pass with this match to pay for you all the mismatch. Won't ever last. Remain loyal. Nation split fast and they're vast, but our soil's in the best patch. They once laughed, now they adore you. Hold strong. Every Kage at your back, so move on. I would give it all again, yet they were wrong. When you reach your limit, then I'll come along. I'm never gone, you'll last through this. Won't back down, feel the chakra all around. Never miss, shield it out. But no one can stop me now. You've got to
Run away, yeah, you better fear the day. Oh, you wanna play the game. Don't you know that no one plays it better? Run away, yeah, you better be afraid. Oh, you think you're stopping me. Don't you know that legends live forever? Run away, yeah, you better fear the name. Oh, you wanna play the game. Don't you know that no one plays it better? Run away, yeah, you better be afraid. Oh, you think you're stopping me. Don't you know that legends live forever?
The apocalypse of pain, this is Armageddon. Tell me, will it ever change how we kill our brethren? Terrorism is a job coming from the inside. On a scale of 1 to 10, this is 9/11. If you reaping what you sow, then this is your season. All my people want is hope, and I am the beacon. Don't worry when I switch the style, to me it's like breathing. If you're talking about some aliens, bring on the deacon. Homie, this is not a drill, alien invasion. Or the people did me wrong, my chakra forgave them. It's time to be a kamikaze, this is how I save her. I'll never be on my knees begging for my life, son. This one for the perfect sage and my brother Neji. I don't see no enemies, cause now they disciples. Time to kill the otsutsuki, it won't be survival. You said that I'm gonna die, I say that to buy you. All this pain is simply following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me. Better watch your mouth if you saying something. Maybe we can get you braces if here comes a bumping. There's no villains left around, they don't holler nothing. Maybe that's because they see how we shown and jump up. Not even my final form, there's no need to panic. If you wanna speak in violence, you learn the language. There's the legend of the beast, we can have it. Said I'll never be the leader, but somehow I managed. You've been playing with the seal, you don't wanna risk it. Y'all are like a hurricane, how you get it twisted. If Konoha smell a snitch, we gon' kill a model. You never ask if I care, that is not my business. This one for the perfect sage and my brother Neji. I don't see no enemies, cause now they disciples. Time to kill the otsutsuki, it won't be survival. You said that I'm gonna die, I say that to buy you. All this pain is simply following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again. Following me, the pain following me, the pain following me again.
And peace was never an option, but we are all equal, they told me. The feet of the soldiers are marching, gonna go to war till the last day.
With a plan to rule this world as a titan among 4 noble clans. So we start to pile up a mountain of bodies and lay them across the land. Since we try to explain our reasoning, but nobody gets our plans. Violence is an evil thing, but a language that we can all understand. Most people cannot hear truth, but what happens when the truth is sacred? History
history is written in ink. You can lie about it, but you can't erase it. And it all began with two brothers who gave birth to the curse of hatred. And a descendant to the Uchiha, rejected but he could not face it. Before long after, we transformed into a clan for hire. Later in that chapter, we became known as the Clan of Fire. Not trying to go back to the ways of war, exterminated, expired. Suddenly we fall under subjugation because of one selfish desires. No avatar, no, we are not benders. And we all lead and we know our members. We are all real, there were no pretenders. No retreat, there were no surrender. Till we turn our backs on Madara, for the symbol of the clan has failed. Till sooner or later the weakness shows and it's gonna lead to betrayal.
And peace was never an option, but we are all equal, they told me. The feet of the soldiers are marching, gotta go to war till the last days. And peace was never an option, but we are all equal, they told me. The feet of the soldiers are marching, gotta go to war till the last days. And peace was never an option.
Quest to attain the sweet power of the tail beast in the land of sour. As a child all he ever knew was crying, growing up watching his friends are dying. He's all alone when he faced the army. The boots of death, they descend upon thee, and as they approach for a child is frightening. The pillagers village in the rain and lightning. So they surround his family, and adolescent pain doesn't know what it can be. Suddenly the moment before they touch him, he blows like a weapon of mass destruction. This is for the pain achievers, a story for the non-believers, because now is the time when you find out what lies on the other side of the black receivers. It's pain of the six paths. Let me hear you say, let me see your pain. Let me know your name, but they still don't know your pain. Of the six paths, let me hear you say, let me see your pain. Let me know your name, but they still don't know your pain. Imagine Okage's refuse to change, so he decides to take another form of action. Now he's standing on the back of a clay dragon. Can you see the 20-foot wings steady flapping? Jumps off in the air with the backspin, earth cracking under the feet when he landing. No relaxing, dust settles down and it's time for action. Summoning technique, it's a 100-foot statue, shake in the wake of a beast coming at you. Nagato had to save the bodies, Rikudo technique turned us to zombies. This is for the pain achievers, a story for the non-believers, because now is the time when you find out what lies on the other side of the black receivers. It's pain of the six paths. Let me hear you say, let me see your pain. Let me know your name, but they still don't know your pain. Of the six paths. Let me hear you say, let me see your pain. Let me know your name, but they still don't know your pain. But they still don't know your pain. But they still don't know your pain.
Grow cold in your arms. Take in their deaths.
They hired you to be their pawns in their chessboard of lies. Closest friends are deceptive as Decepticons in disguise. Testing my metal with the fireball. A million tries creep in the shadow, cause the sun got eclipsed by the kunais. So the trials and tribulations, they eat away at your patience, because of orders from Twisted Hokage leading the nation. There's hatred in both the Senju clan and Uchiha relations. Only time for burials, we've never known a celebration. When you bury me, don't include your flowers, just salutations. The illusion is realer than shell casings inside the matrix, and everyone is expendable. Lose a soldier, replace him till the Grim Reaper quietly comes knocking and you embrace him. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. When the shallow grave opens, demons released from captivity by a seal that has broken generations of hatred like a sleeping giants awoken. The first casualty of war is the truth that's never spoken. And all the blood doesn't bother me. Forever king of the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? All the blood doesn't bother me. Forever king of the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? And they say only the dead have seen the end of war. It's not even countrymen and villages you dying for. Politicians sacrifice civilians just to settle scores. Thunderclouds are filled up with children's blood and rains it pours. Carry a giant L and wear it like a shield of armor. Very few ninjas got the courage to command and conquer. When your righteousness is weighing less than the despair you harbor. You don't even have to be Hokage to be called a monster. Question of life with no answers is how we learned our lessons. Buried closets filled up with skeletons and real confessions. The cost of peace is always bloodshed. You must take possession of the philosophy of the founding ninjas giving blessings. Ever since caves, human beings have been afraid of the unknown, so we build the weapons foolish ways until you gotta ask who is the master, who's the slaves. It makes no difference cause everyone's destined for the grave. And all the blood doesn't bother me. Forever king of the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? All the blood doesn't bother me. Forever king of the tragedy. The final cry of a family. Where's the mercy that you promised me? From tuning level, they turned us into some colossal giants. Avenger ninja, now we steady living inside defiance. And it's a shame that it takes a war just to birth an alliance. But when you do the math, you see just what corrupted your science. Cause when you read between the lines, you don't see no empty space. Maybe just stab me from the front this time, a change of pace. Which part of race extermination you want us to embrace? You think it's worth it to cut off your nose to be saving face? Nah.
As the bodies of your comrades grow cold in your arms, take in their deaths.
Just as you long to become the hero of justice, I long to be an all-powerful devil. It's that simple. Just as you long to become the hero of justice, I long to be an all-powerful devil. It's that simple.
I can't even get mad at you guys. Could you please show me how to rationalize a memory that's in the back of my mind? Crash test dummies in the land of the wise. Old villain, but you can be surprised. This is not a classroom, little bitch. Cause even with your new skills on your best day, couldn't see me through your pupils to the back of your eyes. What kind of man hates child after child? Diamond in the rough, can't shine in the pile. Now that I smile like a damn crocodile, I am off the reserve by thousands of miles. You would never walk in the man's shoes, tell me if you can carry my vengeance. Because there is no chance for repentance. Cause only one thing I'm able to share is resemblance. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. Say the victim doctors say we lost it. Lose my cool, I don't do it that often. Better chill out and revisit your options before you gotta fall from an ice-filled coffin. Oh yeah, I don't wanna hurt you. Direct attention to the people who desert you. It doesn't feel like there's something that we can work through. Skin of other people like all for one try to curse you. And I know what it cost you. Pushed through a door that they forced you to walk through. But I keep it low-key like a boss do. It's gonna take 1 year just to defrost you guys. Fumble the bag where you had your plan. Doesn't mean you ready to cash these hands. Whenever endeavor never gave half a damn. It made me understand why I ain't half the man. And now there are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn when I throw your ass in the fire. There are some things that do not burn when you throw them in the fire. Sibling love's gonna burn.
If you have made it to the end of the video and you ain't like it yet, what the fuck are you doing, my guy?
Goddamn button! Push the goddamn button!
You heard what she said.
The mask changes, I descend barefoot through the atmosphere after several years passing. Trapped in a pitch black element with the greatest ever known character development. Years have been gathered, my speech thunders. Near you, streets rumble beneath the masses. Hundreds of thousands bow as the sun drowns out. See, I breathe foul clouds as I scream out loudly. Villages shower around you, vanishing voices, powerful mouth of the champion. Hokages in the trees in the canopy, leave the ground breached, death to the enemies. Only destruction will thrive where I touch. Watch me glide through the sky as I lunge. Swoop through challengers, talons extended. Chew through and growl with malice intended. The story of the lonely shinobi, none after and none not before he. When you stand in the light, better prepare for the darkness that is falling upon thee. The story